Hello, all you wonderful people. It's been a while. I just wanted to let you know that I have the Living Life with Lisa people on Facebook, and Facebook did something to my channel, my page, so I can't get back on there. And I know most of you watch my videos on Facebook and not on YouTube. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to go back on YouTube because you're not going to get to see them on Facebook anymore, because it doesn't look like that for anything less than $250, which I don't have, is going to get me back on Facebook. So I just thought I'd fill you in. This is my new room. It's not finished, obviously. I still got to do some sealing on it. Also, some other work. It's a lovely place where I moved to. It's in the middle of the woods. We had a snake crawl up a glass door that was quite big, but it turned out to be a rat snake, which eats rats and mice and other snakes and things like that. I have been taking lots of supplements and doing lots of research, and I think my numbers are getting better. My aphasia on some days are a lot worse. I say a lot more than I ever did. I always taught my kids not to say that, to pause before saying that. But at any way, I wanted to make sure that I got on here to tell you guys where I'm at and that everything is fine. Nothing happened to me. It's not anything like that. It's purely a Facebook thing. I am trying out some things because I'm on TikTok, and so I got some things to try out. Apps. And that I'm going to review for Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, for TikTok. And I'm using them right now. It's a light and a phone holder. And so right now I've got you propped up on a music stand, and I have the light on, and it's quite bright. But, you know, I drove around all those days in the car with the sunlight, so it can't be that much different. I can't imagine that it's going to be that much more brighter. But going back to the dementia part, I really do think I'm doing better. I could be kidding myself. I do choke more, and my aphasia is worse, but for the most part, I don't feel as... my mind doesn't feel as clouded as it did before. And because I will get into a lot of trouble if I tell you what I'm taking, I can't tell you what I'm taking. Though, as you know, we come up with code words later on, and when everybody gets back onto YouTube watching it instead of Facebook, I'll be happy to share some of those things with you, and also come up with the code words so that you know what we're talking about, because I can't remember what the other one was, but I think it was applesauce or something like that for the CBD. I don't take that anymore, only because that company I got it from is no longer in business that I can find. I haven't found anything to equal that. I have, however, found some supplements that one of them used to be a prescription medicine. It was a supplement, and then it became a prescription medicine, and they found out that it was reversing things like Alzheimer's, and Big Pharma didn't like that, and so it went back to being a supplement, because it's a lot more profitable for them to have people with dementia and Alzheimer's and taking pharmaceutical medicine than it is for them to taking a cure. or something that makes things better, or stand still, or even improve. But as far as the family goes, oh my gosh, a lot of catching up to do there. My oldest one is working at Kennedy Space Center as a welder, and has turned into a wonderful young man. I mean, I cannot say enough about him. You know about all the tears I shed about those kids. But I tell you what, thank God they turned around and straightened up, and he is doing wonderfully. He is with the love of his life, and so, you know what I'm hoping for before too much longer. But you never know. And then the middle one is working as a Boilermaker, which ironically I grew up in Indiana and we had the Purdue Boilermakers, and I never knew what a Boilermaker was. I never had any idea what it was. But I know now because my second son is a Boilermaker, and they are welders that go into power plants, whether they be gas powered, coal powered, nuclear powered, whatever they may be, and they go in and they fix the equipment, and he travels around the country, and he'll go for jobs either for 6 days or 3 days or 5 days. Right now he's actually at a job that's 5 weeks, and he's completed 1 full week, so he's got 4 more weeks to do, and then he will come home. And he comes home between jobs if he's not visiting his girlfriend. And so he is doing great, doing wonderfully. I mean, both are being very successful. The youngest one, believe it or not, the baby of the family, is going to be a junior in high school next year. And he is driving, has his license. So I'm getting to be turned into an empty nester. And it was harder than I thought it would be. I thought it would be easier, but it's not really that easy. I went out to Florida and stayed with my oldest for about a week or so a few weeks ago, and it was great. It was great. I missed him so much. I got my kid back. He was like he was before. He is so sweet and caring. Both of them, for that matter. Well, all 3 of them, for that matter. But those of you that have been following me for years know what was going on with those boys earlier. And so I just wanted to catch up with you right now, or permanently at this point. My cousin and I and her family and my family have bought a house together, and we are living in the woods of Arkansas. And if I think about it, and if I remember how to do it, I don't know if I remember how to do it, but at some point I will put a picture of that snake on here for you, because it was quite the surprise, because you just don't know. But I do have chickens here. These chickens are much nicer. I do not have a Karen. They are so sweet. They are all passive. They are more like pets than they are chickens. You know how my others were like guard dogs to the house. These are not. However, they have not started laying yet, and we're doing some research, and it could be another month or so before they lay. But I'm hoping they start laying pretty soon, because we actually need them to lay, because we have 7 people living in this house, and we go through easy. In 2 days, we'll go through a dozen eggs. Without even, maybe even almost 2 dozen. Without even thinking about it. So, hopefully we'll be getting some eggs pretty soon. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you I'm back on YouTube all the time. I am not going to do the Facebook, because I'm not fighting with them. I sent my license. They said that wasn't me. So if I get back on there still, I've got these newfangled toys now. I'm liking it, and I have a place to sit and talk at that with privacy that I can go through and talk to things with you. Remember, live life with no regrets. And I am doing things now I never thought I would ever do to not have regrets. But live life to the fullest and no regrets, because they're not worth it. Remember, you always want to be on the right side of history and do what you have to do, so that you can sleep at night, and so that when generations in the future look back on your life, they can be proud of you also. So I love you all, and I miss you very much, and I hope that we can get the word back that I'm back on YouTube, and you have to find me on YouTube. So I hope y'all get back, because it was like a family on here, and then you all moved to my Facebook page. Now I can't get to my Facebook page at all. I can't even get a new account, because I made that page so secret that I can't even find it if I don't have my own my whole account back. So I'm gonna have my cousin write on there that I have moved back to YouTube, and so today is, I don't know what today is. It's a Saturday. It's the first Saturday of June 1st, maybe. 2024. Yes, I am doing better, aren't I? June 1st, 2024. I go, excuse me, later this month to get my lung test to see what stage I'm in. I'm not expecting it to go poorly. I'm expecting it to go very well. So, with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.